Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. And we are heading into our final case. Case number 6 of 6. Let's find out what we're in for. Now we have both keys now, so something's going to happen with these Illuminate cards, it seems. This one is called Devastation and Judgment. That's what it's been building up to. See what it involves. I am the admin of Azami. Huh? My phone's glitching out. Did my phone get hacked? Who's this masked guy? It's on the billboard screens too. What is this? Broadcast signal's getting hacked. When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment will be upon us. For your entertainment until then, a simple riddle for you. So this is the Samazima admin. A simple riddle. Pinpoint the broadcast's origin.
On it, sir.
I dare you. Answer me. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? Now think. Remember. The prophecy is now a warning. What is this? Some kind of PR stunt? Hey, fix my phone already. To my friends in the police, the device is in our hands. Now think. Remember. The prophecy is now a warning. What should I do? My phone's totally messed up. Same with mine. What the... This is not a game. I ask you again. What does not exist, even if you speak of it? Pardon me. Hiccup. When you know the answer, enter it here. Devastation and judgment are upon us. The Great Reset. Reset us all. Reset us all. Reset us all. Video claiming that devastation and judgment will happen? No, it can't be. Apologies for this sudden call. Huh? This voice, is this... Tamiri-san? Thank you for remembering my name. How did you get my number? Oh no. Has something happened to Jasmine? Stay calm. Let me pick you up first. Okay. By the way, Miss Azami, do the words Genesis card mean anything to you? Give us the director, you criminal scum! How dare you steal police secrets, dirty terrorists! Huh? What's going on? Why is this happening? Give us Megaria! Hey, scammy fake psychic, come out and explain yourself! Oh, this is terrible. I need to tell the director, but I can't get in like this. It's from the director. Director, thank goodness there's a huge crowd here in front.
How is it going? Things do seem lively upstairs.
Why is this even happening?
It's sudden and feels forced, calling us terrorists who steal police secrets. It's likely someone is leading them to this kind of behavior. You should stay away from the center for a while. You don't want them to notice you.
Understood. Please make sure you stay in the center. Also...
About Jasmine.
Yes, I got a call from Tamiri-san. Something happened to Jasmine last night after they left.
What did he say?
He said he'd pick me up first, then tell me the details.
Also, we asked about something called the Genesis card?
The Genesis card.
Hey, isn't that one of the center staff over there? I saw her face online. Must be her. Oh no.
You should lay low for a while, Miss Azami.
What about you?
It should take them a while to break into the center itself. The Samazima admin, the Genesis card. I have a few things to look into here.
Understood.
Run away.
Phew, I should be safe here, I think. What is going on anyway? Major broadcast hijack, a mob around the center. This is too much. Breathe, Azami, relax. I need to check what they're saying about the center and about that video. Look into trending topics. Guess I'll start with socials. Breaking. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority, victim of criminal case. Intruders stole valuables and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are members of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigations ongoing. Wait, no way! What's going on? Where did that story come from? My father was a victim of theft in his own home. I wasn't aware of the safe's contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. I'm profoundly shocked. Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa-san say such things? They were all there during the investigation. Why? What do we do now? Father, as in Seiji Kurosawa, does this mean we have police secrets and sensitive stuff leaking out? There was a red password device inside. Wait, is Kurosawa-san blaming us for that device being stolen? I'm just going to... I won't necessarily read all of these if they don't seem relevant, but I'm going to click on them all anyway, just in case it brings up a clue. See, I always knew the Urban Myth Dissolution Center might be inciting terrorism. It takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that, knew it all along. Oh, inciting terrorism, they thinking we're acting just like the Zimmers. So UTech's Kurosawa was targeted, heard the center staff set him up. We didn't, he asked us to come. I mean, if it's just one member gone rogue, is it right to blame the whole center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole org because of a single person. Couldn't act alone if I tried, why would I even want to? Ah, we got a great reset, wobbly words here. So I'll take that. Keep going down here in case there's a clue. Oh, we got more wobbly words. The video. What does this one actually say? The video was too well timed. Seriously thought it was the center making an announcement. Tragedy. Popular booTube crosses line. Fans thoroughly disappointed. Update just in. UTech CEO Yura Kurosawa, victim of home invasion. Oh, come on. How can they assume we're behind this with no evidence? The Samazima admin and the center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but it turns out the director was Tsutomu Kisaragi's biggest fan. Can you say synchronicity? Do have some of his books at the center, but they're must-reads for occult fans, aren't they? Many people have them too. Can't picture the director as an avid supporter of Dr. Kisaragi. Okay, so there's a clue. I guess wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Tsutomu Kisaragi fanatics make me sick to the bone. It's not just Kurosawa-san's post. They think we're all guilty because we're part of the occult scene. Don't care about individuals. Okay, so no overall clue. Well, let's do Great Reset video? Okay. Maybe just Great Reset. Normally I don't check socials like this, but after seeing that stream I had to see how people were reacting. Comrades, the GR is upon us. That's a Zimmer. Terrorist attacks are happening and this person's enjoying it. Maybe I can gather some info from what they're saying. Samazima isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with those stupid ideas, but now I can't find that one really popular past thread. Well, what's this about? Samazima is a forum site, so I guess they're all talking about old threads from there? Tell us the title. You're talking about the happy 77.7 billion yen leak. I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I heard there were victims all over the world. That incident should never have happened. GR. Doesn't seem related to the current case, but this was a big incident from the past? No, it's the It's the incident that shall not be named. I've heard stories before. It was really terrible. Could it be something to do with the admin's puzzle? Stop with the GR stuff. You might get a raise. Oh, okay, that's a clue. You might get a raise. So, okay, so people do get silenced if they talk about stuff. I've been going through past threads as well. There used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's gone. Guess someone deleted it. Probably the Illuminate cards. Yeah. Putting a joke from old thread over to new platform is beyond cringe. No overall clue, but we're 3 out of 4 now. It's on video. It's one thing if that video was a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought that my phone broke for a second. Showing the admin's video on street screens and phones all over the city. Is that even possible? On the site, a prophecy predicted the end of the world using divination cards called the Illuminate cards, and that predicted date is almost here. Not divination, but prophecy, and the Samazima admin is announcing it. They wouldn't understand it, I don't really get it either. Those aren't divination cards, lol, and it's not predicting the end of the world. You guys are getting too worked up over one weird video, LeMayo. Too worked up? I don't think so. You can't just sit back and watch it all unfold. I checked out Samazima. There's a lot of info on devastation and judgment, but the issue is the Zimmers forcing their interpretation. It's not a prophecy if you're making things happen according to the Illuminate cards. I guess the Zimmers just want it to happen whether prophecy or forced. The Great Reset can change their current society that they despise. Alright. Well, that's everything, so let's end that there. I found quite a lot of leads, but what's really going on? The Samazima admin posts a video calling the devastation and judgment prophecy a warning. Kurosawa-san portrays me as a criminal for some reason. And somehow it all comes down to the center being called terrorists. I could make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. For now, I should wait to hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tamiri-san arrives. Ooh. Are we going to be the director now?
Now. There's quite a commotion above, but they will never make it down here. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the Samazima admin can fulfill that warning. Though Miss Azami would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder where Jasmine heard about the Genesis card. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illuminate cards are involved. Azami-san is in charge of the investigation now, so it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card? Who is the Samazima admin? The minimum information needed to even start fighting back. We should start there.
Part of me wondered if he was the admin, but this seems to suggest that he's not. I haven't got any sort of secret hidden glasses or anything with the director, so we'll just follow these things.
We've gathered a number of things, haven't we? These shelves filled with objects retrieved from each case. What a delight to behold. Let us review the records and memories of each case.
Okay.
Investigation file number 1, the man under the bed. An axe was wielded in this case. To think that the victim, Mio, would become the man under the bed herself. Coincidence? It seems too well thought out for that. And Ayako-san was holding the card itself. Her card was the Eye in the Darkness. Investigation file number 2, Bloody Mary. Such strong resentment emanates from this knife. The Bloody Mary she played wasn't quite that convincing. Answering to her name, a woman covered in blood who appears in the mirror. It is miraculous that all these elements lined up in this way. For this case, Kinoko-san was the one who had the card. His card was the reflection of death. In this shelf are documents and items from the Netherworld tour. And the Kotori Bako case is here as well. Investigation file number 3, Netherworld. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. A tour designed to find the murderer for the Ueno Tenchu incident. Mr. Gasmask has gone missing. I wonder if he can make it back safely. The card he held was the Stairway to Limbo. Investigation file number 4, Kotori Bako. Curses are such compelling things. A single box carries within it a universe of possibilities. A curse from vines. A curse from a person holding a grudge. For Mayu Saki-san, the curse came from a person. I read this in a book on pharmacology, the tea that Tajima-san was brewing. It can cause hallucinations and loss of consciousness. Mayu Saki-san had a permeating blight card. Basic Seance for Dummies, Slasher Movies and Murders. I have no more need to read the books in this section. Investigation file number 5, The Doppelganger. I wonder how Kurosawa-san felt when he saw a copy of himself. An anomaly said to bring death to the original person if the two should meet. I am very curious to know his fate. Kurosawa-san tends to sow trouble with his lies. He has caused Ms. Azami much inconvenience. The card he held was the Shadow of Guilt.
That's only 2 of 6 clues. Ooh, that's the admin.
Investigation files number 6. The case we are faced with at this very moment. Does not exist even if you speak of it. A very fitting conundrum. Our staff will be in direct contact with this anomaly. Which urban myth could it be? All the other cards have been discovered. So the card for this case is Miss Azami's Devastation and Judgment. What kind of fate awaits Miss Azami herself? Back to the task at hand, lest Miss Azami reprimand me for laziness. There seem to be 6 Illumine cards in all. Yet Jasmine uncovered the existence of a Genesis card. Are these all part of the Samazima admin's plot? I should compile information on this as well. How much information might the Samazima site itself yield? The Zimmers are still posting on it as a message board. It should be adequate for social media research. I was so focused on the home page, it's my first time really taking a look at the posts. Why is it that the Illumine cards are displayed on this site? We may find clues about how the admin and the cards are connected. So much speculation here in these posts. I heard a rumor that the admin is a wizard-level hacker. They were creating special tools. They say the admin caused a huge incident, but there aren't any records of it. These past accolades from the base of form the base of the admin's charisma. The admin created the Illumine cards. We must push the plan forward. The Zimmers worship the Samazima admin as a bringer of hope. Aha, the classic hidden link. How nostalgic. I can't help smiling. This overview is incredibly detailed. Speculations on the prophecies from each card. Fantastic. If only we had the time to read through every entry. Some of the users seem to be keeping an eye on police activities. Truly, we live in a society where we can be watched or listened in on at any time. The security police are running around. The admin must realize it. They've become aware of something that was supposedly hidden from existence. The security police has no dirty secrets. Unless proven otherwise, you know what happens then. If that riddle is a threat against the security police, the admin might get erased. Posters suggest the security police are working in the shadows. I cannot contain my excitement. This is an intriguing post, sweetly suggestive of undercover operative work. That thread with all sorts of comments on the cards, it's gone. Which keyword should we use? Nothing comes up, it's gone? Forgot what it's called. A card that predicts celeb deaths or something. The card that the Illuminate ones are based on? The Genesis card or something. Not part of the series if you ask me. I heard there's an Illuminate card origin story by the admin somewhere on the site. So, the Illuminate cards were derived from the Genesis card. I look forward to reading that origin story later. I wonder if Miss Azami is safe. I hope she picks up.
Hello? Hello, Director? Are you okay?
I'm alright. I believe you are the one in greater danger right now.
I'm okay, but what are we supposed to do now?
It's not possible for me to leave this place. I will pass all of the information I've compiled here to you. So, please handle the rest of the investigation, Miss Azami.
You're asking me?
Can you do it?
Well, I've managed to solve all of the cases so far. I'll do my best.
Very good. Then, let's first ensure that you have a grasp of the situation thus far.
Can't I just note down the main points?
To check your understanding, let's run through some identification questions.
Okay.
Here we go. Well then, have you managed to retain the information I've gathered, word for word?
I think so, probably. I did write everything down. This case wasn't requested by anyone. There aren't any supernatural appearances. Does this one count as an urban myth?
The admin's video. It has already affected so many people and has given rise to rapidly spreading rumors. People are now being driven by the admin's actions. When rumors spread and then coalesce, an urban myth is born.
Oh, this information comes from Zimmer posts where the rumors originated. So the rumors have spread so much that they can already be considered an urban myth?
You have a good understanding of the situation. Now then, let us confirm and identify this urban myth.
Yeah.
What we have in the center now is past information. Only by using the computer can we keep up with rumors that are circulating. I followed the rumors around Zimmer's reacting to the admin's actions, which leads me to see that people other than Zimmer's are also acting under the influence of that video. So, Mrs. Azami.
Yeah?
According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action?
Security police? I think it's the security police. There were hints in the rumors you mentioned. If the riddle in the admin's video is a threat to the security police, the admin might get erased. Even if that's only a rumor, security police forces like Jasmine are taking action.
Regarding that device, the police are maintaining that nothing happened. The security police made aside to take down the admin in total secrecy. Given the current situation, it's unsurprising that people think this could happen. Let us proceed to the next question, because the admin urged people to remember. People have been bringing up incidents from the past.
A happy 77.7 billion yen leak? People were talking about certain incidents that shouldn't be spoken of.
You seem to have a clear understanding of it. Some Zimmer with sharp instincts tried to stop others from talking about it. So, Miss Azami.
Yeah?
Why did they want to stop people from remembering past incidents?
Because they might get erased. If you bring up the details of the incident, you might get erased. A post on social media said a thread that used to be there has vanished. I thought that post was just a joke. But was the thread deleted in order to hide something?
According to Zimmer rumors, the actions of the security police involve stopping those who try to uncover secret information. In other words, eliminating those who speak up.
It could be like a Men in Black urban myth. Just, sort of information suppression, erasing people, that kind of thing. Eliminating those who speak up. Or like a Illuminati shadow government type thing. I can't imagine Jasmine and her colleagues doing that kind of thing.
There are, of course, cases where rumor and reality diverge. Furthermore, the security police are not a monolith. Take the incident with Mr. Kurosawa, for example. We must remain objective and understand the shape of the urban myth. That is the basis of our investigations.
I see, right.
Now then, regarding the origin of this rumor, I would like to confirm how well you understand the main characteristics of this urban myth. These characteristics are what have propelled security police to action. So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread?
Saying something happened when it didn't. Saying that something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did. The security police who aim to maintain total secrecy. Eliminate people who talk about the incident to someone else. Those who hide the secret and those who uncover it give rise to this urban myth.
If you talk about something that seemingly didn't happen, the security police will erase you. From those rumors, even talking about something is considered dangerous. There is one urban myth that matches these parameters.
The Samajima incident. Is that one we've heard about previously in one of the other cases? I feel like Samajima's come up before. Not sure.
The Samajima incident. Now that we've spoken the name of this urban myth, the security police will be after us.
What?
That is the reality. If you speak of an incident that was hidden from existence, you will be erased.
About the Samajima incident, is there anything I should keep in mind? And Samazima, is it connected to the Samajima incident?
If one does not uncover or share certain things, if one does not speak of them, then nothing happens.
We spoke of it and shared it already.
Is the name Samazima related to the admin's desire for revenge? It is currently unclear. The security police are on the move as we speak, and not all of them are as friendly as Jasmine. Since we're gathering information towards dissolution, we must prepare ourselves for the worst.
Prepare? For the worst? I'll do everything I can.
So, and 2.
Huh? Wait, Director, I can't hear you.
There's the angry mob loitering in front of the center. They seem to be sending out radio waves to break up calls. I can't hear, so Azar.
Yes.
Please do your best to stop the Samazima admin. You eat. Now surely.
Oh, the call dropped. Stopping the Samazima admin, is the director serious? No use in thinking that far ahead right now. First, let's try to solve the riddle posed by the admin. But I still don't get it at all. I'll start with a hypothesis. Jasmine left behind that Genesis card. Maybe there's a link in there somewhere. I've noted down all the information from the director. Then I can just decide what to do from there. Let's think things over for a bit. Jasmine went to find the Samazima admin. She must have mentioned the Genesis card because she realized something. And that something might be a hint for solving the riddle. This is probably about the Illuminate cards. The Samazima admin is the one who created them. Why did he do that? I need to think that over. Alright, let's take a look at this. Maybe they wanted to predict wouldn't be the card holders. Oh, the something of, so it's going to be the unfortunate fates of the card holders, right? Maybe they wanted to yeah. Yeah, that must be it. Every person who had an Illuminate card has gone missing, which means since I have the Devastation and Judgment card, something will happen to me too? Hang on, it seems like it wouldn't just be me. I should have a bit more information about the Genesis card.
Uh-oh. Hey you, you're the one with the centre.
Huh?
She's the one in that photo.
I'm suddenly surrounded.
What are you doing? What's that you're writing? The terrorist plot you're about to carry out?
No, that's not it. I'm planning to stop the Samazima admin.
So it is something to do with that admin.
No, I'm the holder of this Devastation and Judgment card.
She's only thinking of carrying out that prophecy. Stop her! We can stop the prophecy! Don't let that terrorist get away with it. Get her!
No, wait, listen to me.
My apologies for the wait.
Tamiri-san? Yes, if it's Tamiri-san, then maybe...
Get in. Let's talk after we get out of here.
Thank you so much, Tamiri-san, you saved me. Is Jasmine okay?
Straight to the point, I see. She went for the admin and was knocked out. Still hasn't regained consciousness.
Really? She's in the hospital, where?
Your kindness is a virtue, but we have no time to be making visits, not now.
What? But... No, wait, I need to stay calm. Jasmine wouldn't ask me to go see her at this time. What would Jasmine do? Actually, Tamiri-san, do you know where Jasmine was doing her investigation? Information about such unusual topics as the Samazima admin and the Genesis card. Shouldn't be that easy to find. Sorry for all the sudden questions,
I thought you were a more naive person.
Huh?
The reason I came to find you was to take you there. What she was investigating there and how far she got. This is a case that only you can take over. I'm here to ask for your help.
Tamiri-san, where exactly are we headed? I won't get erased, will I?
What is this all of a sudden?
Well, the director said that people looking into this case might get erased, so...
It may be a slight misunderstanding, but I can't clarify things here and now. I'll fill you in when we get there.
Should I be worried?
By the way, that mob around you back there, was it about the password device? The rumor that Samazima and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center are working together to bring about devastation and judgment.
Yeah, that's right. They're all saying that for some reason. I'll do what I can while we're on the move. I'll do some social media research. Heroes of the day. People have attacked the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People are already talking about them.
They might be the ones posting about themselves.
So I'm not going to read all of these unless they seem really relevant. It's just argument about the people who are attacking the center. Some people are pro, some people are anti. What's that theory that the center staff are terrorists? Why do terrorism? These images are terrifying. Okay, let's take the wobbly words. Satomu Kisaragi's influence. We'll take those wobbly words. Okay. so we got a clue for this occult Great Reset thing as well. Okay, so let's do a search. Zimmers are terrifying. Let's do. Oops, sorry, I meant to add the other one up, that one as well. Oh, really? We're missing a wobbly words. Aloha shirt clad muscles. No way, the Zimmers caused incidents and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center just wants to ride the media wave. We're not trying to ride anything. Unpopular opinion, but I support the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. People who call themselves heroes and attack others, you're the ones who should meet devastation. Well, I mean, I appreciate the support.
Kind of violent, huh?
Anything about a terrorist group? Okay, well, let's take those wobbly words. Seems very interested in her glasses.
So most people
think the Zimmers are a terrorist group.
The news has portrayed them as a mysterious group committing terrorist incidents. Like, most people probably don't think about whether they're actually Zimmers or not.
How things get so bad. Always look forward to their videos. Senator Director probably isn't human. There's got to be a weak point that will expose his true identity, like the eyes on the neck. What are they saying? Director is a bit out there, but definitely human.
These occult fans have only seen the director with a mask on, so it does make sense they'd imagine things.
Right, he always wears a mask in his videos. No clue? Okay. I noticed I didn't click on these ones either, so I'm going to do that now, just in case it brings up another clue. No. Okay, but we did get something else. So Zimmer's a terrifying terrorist group, perhaps? There we go. I've been checking Samazima for a while. When the terrorist attack happened, I was surprised they pulled it off. People call them a terrorist group now, but that's a few of them. The Zimmers are terrifying, though. This poster didn't expect things to go this way either.
They couldn't have imagined it.
Is that site admin leading the Zimmers? Seems like an evil org, lol. Evil orgs in these times, just wild. It does seem like a game that kids made up. They're actual terrorist attacks, definitely not just a game. I heard a rumour that the admin is a super genius hacker. Did I write that in the journal before?
If people are saying that kind of thing, there should be some info on record out there.
I'm assuming only the Zimmers know this, but if someone is familiar with the happy 77.7 billion yen leak, please do tell. I can't find any information no matter how much I search.
Never heard of an incident with that name.
Who even is the admin? The dude in the video? Who's behind that mask? Has anyone actually met them before? Some of the Zimmers must have met him, right?
Masked figure with no name, even if they had a gathering offline. How could you tell if the person you're meeting is the admin or not?
I've talked to them on the forum before. Right, they're communicating on that website. They joined a voice chat before. I only got to chat with them for a bit, but I could tell they're really smart. Wow, someone actually talked to them directly.
Voice only. Could be someone pretending to be them. If only they'd recorded it.
I already told you guys. You say the Illuminate cards are some prophecy, but that's exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. It's just his roadmap to the Great Reset. Okay, I'm just going to skip past some of these smaller ones. We do have wobbly words here, so let's take those. I forget where I read it, but there was some big incident with a hacking software called the something sign, but I can't find the article anywhere.
Hacking software.
Warning, if you dig too deep, you might be erased. People who dig things up they shouldn't know about the police are taken out. Erased? They're talking about the Samajima incident. Tamiri-san, are the security police really doing such things?
I can't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we arrive.
Nice imagination. Alright, so we've got Samazima admin, I suppose. There we go. He's talking about some riddle in the video. Did it get solved yet? Solution. If only we could find some info that leads to a hint.
I wonder how seriously people are taking it.
It was what does not exist even if you speak of it, so not too far off. Getting kind of over these social media searches, I think. I just want to skip through it now. I've got one more to get. There we go. Let's move on.
Research done, we're almost there.
Oh, yes. All done here.
I have a general idea of your situation now, as well as the danger you're in.
What should we do?
Listen, we have to delegate and split duties. I will ensure your safety myself. Miss Tomarigi would never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague.
A dear colleague?
And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into and what she realized. There's a reason you're the only one who can do this. I'll explain when we get there.
I see. I need to trace Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going?
The place we're about to go must be kept a secret between you and me. Let's go. Miss Fukurai, do you know what a no-solve case is?
A no-solve case? Not one that couldn't be solved, an unresolved case?
It's a case that should not be solved. Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no-solve case.
Are there actually cases like that?
The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with those materials. We call it the closet. She, Miss Tomarigi, went to the closet looking for records of the incident. Maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the...
Oh, maybe she found information about the Genesis card at the closet. If so...
One more thing before we enter. The materials stored here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret.
Secret? A secret, got it. Are we going to find the Ark of the Covenant in here? This is...
When an incident occurs, the best method is to work steadily until it's resolved. Is there such deception? That's why I don't like this place.
Fair enough.
Miss Fukurai, please try following Miss Tomarigi's traces here. With that power of yours.
But why look into Jasmine's actions?
Miss Tomarigi was injured before she could report the information she found here. If there's some connection between the answer to the riddle and the Illuminate cards. She learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian.
Understood. Info on the Genesis card and info related to the riddle. I'll follow Jasmine's footsteps in the investigation. Okay, well, it feels like the first stage might be to go through with the glasses on now, and then maybe we'll come talk to the librarian. See where we can pick up the traces. This shadow, it's Jasmine. She's taking out files from the shelf. Doesn't look like she's that focused, so maybe this shelf isn't it. Okay. Doop 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 doo. This shadow must be Jasmine. What's she doing? Looking for something. Had she given up on looking? She wanted to check the materials here, but the whole box is gone. Maybe that's why. Maybe the librarian knows something. Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, I really hope you'll be okay. She seems to be searching for a file. Looks like she's reading a file from this shelf. Take a look at it. I will. I'm just going to continue the walkthrough until we're at the end, which we actually are, so that's fine. Oh, I guess each shelf has an arrow. Okay, so we'll only do the ones where we saw her. Lots of boxes with files in them. This is the shelf Jasmine was checking, but there are way too many materials to go through. There's no time to read everything. If only there was some way to narrow them down. Where else was she? She was Shelf D99. The boxes are totally packed in here. Wait, there's a space where one is missing. And she was also here. This shelf is labeled D97, and these are filled with boxes that have files in them. Oh, I wonder where I should begin. Not there then. Okay, let's have a chat with the librarian then. Excuse me.
Commissioner Tamiri has informed me of the situation. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself.
Understood. Do you work here as a librarian?
My job is simply to manage the materials here. This is just one of the locations used for storing materials related to various incidents handled by the police. If it comes here, that means the case no longer needs to be solved.
No longer needs to be solved. So this place stores materials like that, I see. Were you here when Jasmine was looking into things?
Jasmine? Miss Tomarigi. Yes, I happen not to have seen her.
Huh?
There was so much dust flying around that day. Some files on the shelf seem to have flipped over.
Pretending that Jasmine wasn't here, right.
The past, the Genesis card, what was being looked into, from which shelf?
That means Jasmine managed to find information on the Genesis card. Let's follow it. Yeah, well, I've already done that. I think there's a box missing from shelf D99. Do you happen to know what was in it?
D99. Might be a file that was destroyed. There's no way for me to look it up.
Seriously?
Related materials might be in EO4, though I'm not sure how helpful they'll be.
Thank you.
Guess I'll be talking to myself quite a bit today.
EO4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shelf EO4, boxes filled with files. Related materials, but I don't even know what kind of related materials. Wait, these materials look a bit crumpled. Maybe this? Matsuda. Matsuda. Ryuto Matsuda interrogated as a suspect. Is that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour, or just someone with the same name? Which one was Matsuda? Don't remember. Colleague of the victor, Nomura. Matsuda. Oh, he was the other museum guy, wasn't he? Had a motive for committing murder. Upon interrogation, an alibi was established. An incident where Matsuda-san's colleague was killed. Could it be the Ueno Tenshu incident? Investigation ended by decision of Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa, sent to the closet. Ah, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa, Kurosawa-san's father. First, let's show Tamiri-san this document. Alright.
My apologies for asking you to do this.
No, I'm kind of glad you did.
Yeah, we'll go through all these.
Is Jasmine going to be okay?
She fell 10 meters along with a steel floorboard. With bruises all over and several broken bones, she hasn't regained consciousness yet.
Oh, I see. Jasmine, I really hope you're okay. So what kind of information was Jasmine-san collecting here?
She was supposed to tell me after the Kurosawa house incident. Things were quite hectic then. If there was time, we could have done a follow-up investigation, but that's no longer possible.
Okay, I see. Is it really okay for me to be here?
The librarian has been informed of the circumstances, including my feelings on the matter, so we have their cooperation.
Does that mean no one else in the police force knows that we're here?
If anyone found out, myself and the librarian would be fired immediately. There might be even more consequences to deal with. So let's just keep it a secret, okay?
Secret? Yeah, of course. A heavy secret to carry. How are the documents stored in shelf EO4? There are documents saying the Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour was a suspect.
Miss Tomarigi sent me reports on the tour about Matsuda. Matsuda was Kengo Nomura's colleague, it seems.
Yeah, the documents mentioned that he had an alibi.
Miss Azami, did you read all of this?
No, I just wanted to tell you about it. What did it say?
There are records of items that were popular during the Ueno Tenchu incident. A Tenchu t-shirt.
I heard about that on the tour. They put images of the victim, Nomura-san, on the shirts. So tasteless.
Also a prophetic card.
Prophetic card? You mean an Illuminate card? How could there be an Illuminate card if that was 7 years ago?
Not an Illuminate card, it just seems to be a card with a prophecy on it. Seems like this card predicted Kisaragi's death. Don't know who did this, but it's pretty disturbing to me.
Come to think of it, I feel like the director mentioned looking into something like this. He didn't expect Nomura-san's case to be in the closet, though.
For the police, this case might not have been only about the Nomura siblings.
What do you mean?
The investigation was terminated by the Deputy Inspector General. That's Director Kurosawa.
It was Kurosawa-san's father? So he stopped the investigation because it would look bad for them if it was solved.
The case wasn't just stopped. He hid the fact that it had been terminated and wiped everything from existence.
Why would he do such a thing? Alright, I guess we'll do this one. Okay, I need to think about the Genesis card. While looking into the documents here at the closet, I found mentions of Matsuda-san. There was information from 7 years ago about things like the Tenchu t-shirt. Also mentions of a card rumored to have predicted Tsutomu Kisaragi's suicide. It seems like the rumors that the director saw on the Samazima site were true. So the Genesis card that Jasmine mentioned is... maybe it's prophetic card related to the incident, I suppose. Incident involving... Kurosawa-san, then, maybe. Incident involving... Nomura? Maybe it's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. Makes sense. A prophetic card mentioned in the documents along with the Tenchu t-shirts. All these incidents that happened after Nomura-san's death. The Genesis card's prophecy may be affecting the Illuminate cards and the Zimmer's actions. Okay, let's think about the answer to the riddle next. If the Illuminate cards were made based on the Genesis card, does that mean the admin is causing an incident based on a prophecy from 7 years ago? Incidents in a prophetic card from that time if they lead to the riddle's answer. What does not exist even if you speak of it? Maybe it's the... Tenchu incident where Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation. Oh, that makes sense. So many people knew and were talking about the case they could speak of it. But not only was the case not solved, the investigation was terminated and hidden from existence. That's what does not exist even if you speak of it. This must be the answer to the riddle. Have I done it? Okay.
Visualizing traces. What an impressive power you have.
Why is it saying X select when I can't do anything? We still need another clue. Maybe talk to the librarian? I'm gonna go to all these hotspots. It might be the last one. Oh. This piece of paper's sticking out a bit. A hacking incident by Natasha Singh. Natasha Singh, was that an urban myth related to social media? The platform Happy, used by politicians and the wealthy, has been hacked. It's been revealed that the platform was used for money laundering. Cryptocurrency is also circulating there, but the transactions remain untraceable. Hacking tools, I'm pretty sure this was mentioned on social somewhere. Damage amounted to over 77.7 billion yen, with significant impacts throughout the world. What? 77 billion? The Natasha Singh used in this hacking incident. Only its creator, a genius hacker, is capable of using it. As for the incident called the Happy 77.7 billion yen leak, users of Happy include top police officials, and the details of the case are stored in CL. Huh? Even though the incident happened, and CL means here, right? That means they gave up on solving the case. Tamiri-san, I think I know the answer to the riddle. The case where the Genesis card appeared, that was how everything began. But that case doesn't exist, even if you speak of it.
The people who don't know about this place, they won't be able to get the riddle's answer no matter how they try.
If we answer it, do you think we can stop this devastation in judgment?
We have no way of knowing. All we can do is give it a try.
I can use the computer that the director gave me. What? No internet connection here?
No you can't, not here. Don't worry though, I talked to the librarian. We can connect from his desk.
The page with the riddle on it, and here's where you enter the answer.
Go on and type it in.
The answer to the riddle is Ueno Tenshu Incident. Am I writing it? Oh no, she's doing it. Congratulations! Correct answer.
This is... Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's the right answer. Huh?
So it doesn't stop the countdown.
Tamiri-san, what do we do?
Scroll down, there's something here.
Yeah, I'll read it aloud. Congratulations! What are you going to do when you get to me? I want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. What do you want to do? Only I can ask myself that question. What does this mean?
Avenge Kisaragi, and only I can ask myself. The latter sounds tough to get. Let's start with the former, it sounds easy to understand. Reading it literally, it seems like the admin's plan is to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. The admin, who shouldn't know about the closet, speaks of avenging Kisaragi. So is the admin someone who's connected to the Ueno Tenshu incident?
There might be documents here about people connected to the incident. Try to find some along with documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi. Alright, we're back on this, are we? Try the glasses, we're looking for different traces now. These are different, aren't they? Jasmine's shadow. I really hope you'll be okay. What about this one? Shadow's definitely Jasmine. What's she doing? Okay, look at the shelf though. Shelf EO3. Lots of files. Jasmine was checking the shelf. I think I can look over it quickly and find what I need. Nope, this isn't it. Where is it? Oh! Tsutomu Kisaragi, an assistant professor at Inagami University, was interrogated as a suspect in the Ueno Tenshu incident. This is it. Jasmine must have seen this. 1 month after the Ueno Tenshu incident, countless rumors have spread throughout the internet pointing to Kisaragi as the culprit. Despite a perfunctory interrogation, he had an alibi on that day. Security camera footage confirmed that he was at a restaurant with the victim's younger sister, Tomoko Nimura. Was he really taken as a suspect all because of online rumors? However, public opinion continued to weigh heavily upon Kisaragi. 3 months after the incident, Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide at his home. The world kept treating him like a criminal, and even though he had an alibi, the police didn't make any announcements about it. I guess the whole case was hidden by then. What's this? Kisaragi was looking into the incident on his own, obtaining information from many people, including hypotheses about the culprit. There's still information that can be used to identify the culprit. Storage location D99. No way, the information collected by Dr. Kisaragi was destroyed. I have to ask the librarian if there are any documents left. Right, we'll also have a look at this shelf. About the documents.
Yeah, this is one of those days I talk to myself more than usual. It happens every now and then. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself.
Miss Librarian, do you know where I can find documents on Satomu Kisaragi? Were the documents in shelf D99 all thrown away?
Discarded materials cannot be recovered.
But is there nothing we can do?
When disposing of them, I had some trouble. I organised the documents based on contents and name, and to decide what shelves they go in. We're not playing around here if they're not returned to the right shelf. Anyhow, I have no knowledge of you coming here, checking documents, or moving anything.
Maybe the librarian has given me some kind of hint? Jasmine moved the documents to a different shelf? Let's take another look at her shadows. So there was that first shelf that we didn't look at any closer, so I'm assuming it's that one. This one, right? Oh. Not that one, then. Okay, glasses time now. Oh, maybe I have to look at the shadows again? The same ones? I thought maybe there'd be a different shadow come up, but obviously not. Oh yeah. Shadow is sticking something in this space. Maybe moving something to another shelf? Might as well look at that one while we're here. What did you place there, Jasmine? What? No way. Documents on Satomu Kisaragi? Since they might all get destroyed if left in one place, maybe Jasmine was trying to scatter them around. I'll read it right now. Kisaragi wrote down the results of his investigation on paper. We'll try to retrieve it from the research lab where he works. Try to retrieve what? Try to just take it from him. Due to resistance from the uni professors, retrieval was impeded, impossible to proceed further. Related information on the internet has been partially deleted. Oh, what is this? Maybe it's a record of how the incident was covered up? We go this far. Maybe we can solve another riddle? Stop and think for a moment. Seems like Satomu Kisaragi was looking into the Ueno Tenshu incident on his own. Actual documents have already been destroyed. In order to uncover the admin's identity, I have to find those documents. If it's not here in the closet, where should I look next? Maybe it's in the research lab at Uniganayami University where Tsumu Kisaragi used to work. Right, the professors at Inagami University didn't let them take Satomu Kisaragi's documents. They might still be at the research lab, which is a research lab at my uni. What are the chances? Anyway, let's tell Tamiri-san. Jasmine's traces lead me to information about Satomu Kisaragi. Dr. Kisaragi was considered a suspect all because of online rumors.
How pathetic. The police just went along with internet opinions.
It seems that Dr. Kisaragi had an alibi and was cooperating with the investigation.
The director Kurosawa ended the investigation.
Dr. Kisaragi seems to have been looking into the Tenshu incident on his own, but all of those documents were destroyed. Tamiri-san, maybe the research lab at my uni. The research lab at Inagami University might still have the files on the incident.
Well thought. However, it's been so long now, I'm sure everything's been wiped from there as well.
But it seems like uni professors at the time kept the documents safe. Also, I might be able to find something with my clairvoyance. Were there any police officers who had that power?
They were not.
Then we have to go there. If there's no other way, we have to do it. So the police really covered up the Ueno Tenshu incident.
At the time, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa wanted to hide the incident for some reason. From the answer to the riddle, that seems directly related to the admin's purpose and motives.
Maybe the culprit of the Tenshu incident is written somewhere in Dr. Kisaragi's documents. There's info that will lead to the admin. Maybe it's his son.
For now, all we can do is hope. I'll drive. Come with me.
Yes.
Someone has answered the riddle. Excellent. To the person who knows what doesn't exist. I know that you will understand me. However, devastation and judgment is the promised future. Let us anticipate the moment when the countdown reaches 0. In the company of our guests. 6 hours left until devastation and judgment.
No way, hostages?
I hope they're not planning on a public execution.
Execution? We have to figure out their location soon. We have to stop this.
This announcement is really causing panic. But leave that to the pros, to the police. They're still searching. Let's get to the bottom of who the admin is. This is something only we can do.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so sorry. The police are the ones who caused this incident. Director Kurosawa hadn't stopped the investigation. If the truth had come to light, none of this would have happened. And we wouldn't have gotten you into this mess.
I don't see this as you getting me into it. I was definitely surprised about that closet. But you and Jasmine are both doing everything you can to find out the truth. There are lots of different people in different places. Not everyone is the same.
This is what I like about you.
Haha, thank you. Hard to tell from that expression, but it's a compliment, I think. Oh wow. Dr. Kisaragi's research lab, it's all still here.
The professors protected the case files, treating them as research materials he left behind. If the research lab is still here after all this time, they must have really cared about him. This Satomu Kisaragi seems like a completely different person from the one talked about online.
That's true, they really took care of the things he left behind.
By the way, since this is your school, we'll make sure to keep it quiet from the school that you were working alongside me.
I'm not worried about that at all. We should get down to investigating this research lab, Dr. Kisaragi's documents. And info about the admin. I'll find them and figure out that location. Alright, and that seems like a good place to leave it this time. So we'll come back next time and continue our investigation and try and work out what exactly is going on. I mean, I think we know a lot of the pieces, probably most of the pieces by now. But exactly who the admin is and what his aims are, I think are still slightly obscure. But, let me know in the comments if you have any theories about any of those. I'm presuming the admin is someone that we've met. I mean, I've thought for a little while that maybe it was the director, but I think the little scene that we had in this episode where we were playing as him kind of put that to rest. It didn't seem like that was the case. But if you have any other theories, put them in the comments. It'd be great to hear them. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you can hit the like button, that'd be amazing. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.